All right, we're back. Circling Back podcast presented by Vizzy Hard Seltzer, the only hard seltzer with vitamin C and superfruit acerola. My name's Will DeFreeze. To my right, David Ruff.
All right, Will. You're in the hot seat. You're the GM of the Detroit Pistons. You have the first pick. Who you taking, Will DeFreeze?
Dude, I think I'm taking either Giannis or LeBron.
Ooh, but LeBron's getting up there, man.
Yeah, I
don't think
know,
they're
but
eligible for the
like,
draft,
dude, there's
though.
levels to it. Dude, maybe KD.
Dude, he's been sick lately.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, KD's been pretty tight lately.
Has he got the
tiny
Delta strain?
He's my tiny arm king as well.
Noted tiny arm king. What were
Yeah.
you? What was he doing? What was Dylan doing that caught your attention?
I don't know. During the intro, Dylan just started like either laughing or saying something, and it rattled me because it was like, dude,
It wasn't a laugh. I was thinking Kelly still got it.
Kapowski?
As in Kapowski.
So funny you mentioned that. Remember on Monday when I mentioned that I was watching a television show with my niece, and it was about like people with cancer or something.
Uh-huh.
It was
Okay.
like it's a heavy show for kids, but the mother in that show is Tiffany Amber Thiessen, or Tiffany Thiessen as she goes by now.
So, yeah, you brought up the Dan Orlovsky tweet. He said Team Saved by the Bell or Team 90210, which is a dumb debate, really. But
It's not a debate at all, actually.
I'm looking at their responses, and there's just a recent GIF of Kapowski, and she looks fantastic.
You know what's funny? If you go to my parents' desktop computer, there's probably a JPEG from 1996 still trying to load that I started downloading.
Yeah, people
Like
forget,
her see-through
people forget she showed
lingerie.
I feel like Dan Orlovsky should be asking the question Saved by the Bell or 90210 and 16.
Wow, he did.
Wait, was he the starter?
He didn't start every game that season, but that was the season where he ran out of the back of the end zone in in Minnesota.
Wait, he wasn't like a high draft. He was like 4th or 5th round pick. Like he wasn't supposed to be the guy.
No,
They just
we
threw
had-
him in
we had
there?
an injury. I think Stafford got injured, and I think Kitna played a little bit that season as well.
Dude, no.
Gosh.
Don't know if the numbers back this up, but he's my favorite backup of all time.
He's goated.
I sat in front of the computer for all 5 hours of those images loading.
Just edging the entire
Yeah,
time.
like you could see like the top of some areola at one point.
Areola.
Areola. I was like, oh, here it comes. Here it comes.
I don't know that I like that word's being said on this pod.
Yeah, it's a little
Yeah,
too early.
I'm sorry.
First 3 minutes dropping an areola is a lot, Dylan.
Please skip the areola talk. I guess I already heard it.
Like you can't. You have to bury that if you're gonna
I'm
start. If
sorry.
you're gonna get this H, you have to wait till it's not this early. How's Dylan doing today, Dilly Dog?
I mean, I'm doing really well, man. Honestly, thanks for asking.
Are we
Happy
having
to
a
be
Dilly De
here.
Mayo party next May?
Yeah,
Dude, WWDD, what would Dilly do?
Dilly. Dilly. Yeah.
Does anybody like in your life actually say that to you?
So Bay will occasionally call me Dilly, like as a fun little. She wants to be a little flirty. She'll call me Dilly, and Lil Bay sometimes will also call me Dilly because she hears her mom doing it.
Lil Bay will never.
Yeah, I don't like
It'll
that.
never not shock me when you say it.
It's Lil Bay.
It'll never not shock me.
So we got Bay, and then Lil Bay,
Do you like dill pickles or sweet pickles?
or we could say Wee Bay. Dave gets it. Will probably doesn't.
Very sick wire
you
reference.
could do Cena Weebo.
We could do Cena Weebo.
What was your... damn, don't bring up the wire because then I just want to ask you
I
questions.
know.
I asked you a question that you're not answering.
What
Are
was
you a
it?
dill pickle guy, or dilly pickles as you could call them, or are you a sweet pickle guy?
I'm a sweet relish guy on my glizzy.
I didn't ask about relish because relish is trash.
Every
But,
other scenario that involves pickles, I'm a dill guy.
man, I've been eating pickles from the Olive Bar at Central Market lately. You
That's-
familiar with the Olive Bar?
Dude, that's so sick.
It's so sick, but they were out of the pickles that I liked the other day, and so we had to do a little game time decision, and we got some Grillo's pickles. You ever had these things?
No.
Oh my word, they're amazing. They're not the best pickle out there for my money, but it's a good change of pace pickle if you're looking for one.
Yeah, we had a dill pickle segment on the brunch video I did with them.
Yeah.
Did you listen to it?
I watched the entire video. Thank
Oh,
you. It's
okay.
on
Very
patreon.com
cool.
/listen to brunch.
On your burger or your sandwich, what's your pickle of choice? Like, how is it cut?
There's only one way to cut it.
It's not true.
The ones that are cut the long way, that's just weird.
No, it's not. That's what we settled on.
No, it's got to be the chips.
Dude, those are kind of sick.
How do you take your fried
Chips.
pickles? Chips or spears?
Chips. Because you get more batter that way, obviously.
Hey, bada, 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 bada.
I don't really care for fried pickles.
Wow,
Fried
dude.
pickles are a little overrated, but if they're done well in chip form, that's how I do it. I will say my dad does some spear fried pickles, and they're goated.
Real talk?
Big Ross knows how to make a fried pickle, that's for sure.
Interesting.
But I find a lot of restaurants, it's either too cold on the inside because of the pickle, or it's scorching hot. It's going to burn your mouth.
And the batter falls off.
Sometimes it makes the pickle a little bit more like mushy and not as crisp.
Hey, Hooters, that's Dylan's go-to.
They got to know what they're doing.
They do the chip style, I believe.
Chip style.
Can you confirm?
Do you want to hear my impression of, is it
remember.
Lieutenant Daniels,
Lieutenant Dan?
Baltimore PD?
Oh,
God damn it, McNulty! God damn it!
that's pretty good.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know if he's a lieutenant, but I know what you're doing.
Can you do your Lieutenant Dan?
I've been wanting to do that
Impression?
for like 6 years.
I can do Forrest like talking to Lieutenant Dan. Lieutenant Dan,
See, this is
Dude,
too
you
far.
killed that.
what happened to your legs?
Dude, you nailed that.
Why is that funny?
I was
It's a
kind of
life of a
amazed.
movie.
Do we know how they made his legs look so realistically not there in that movie?
It's
Yeah,
called
they use
CGI, you
CDI,
dumbass.
idiot.
Yeah, but dude, that was early CGI.
Yeah, they knew what they were doing.
No, they use GDI.
Really?
Yeah, they got some.
That's
G
where
in
you
there.
don't. That's where you don't shorten the legs. You shorten the inseam of the shorts that he's wearing.
No, I think they just tucked them. They just
No, they
tucked
just
them
put
under.
cargos on you.
I think they tucked
I
them
know,
under.
but there's like a scene where he's like crawling, and it's like amazing.
Let's get Timo in
You
here
saying
to
they
explain.
utilize the tuck method?
Yes. I don't know how they do that, man.
You don't know how you tuck? You've never tucked?
No, I know the tuck. I'm very familiar with the tuck method, David.
Sometimes I don't know because you just walk around just all
We're
untucked.
We're talking boners.
You're the original untuck it. Former sponsor alert. Man. Previous sponsor that might be back in the future
I
alert.
still have one of their shackets. I actually enjoy it.
You shacked up with them?
Yeah, it's less of a like it's more of a jacket than a shirt jacket. I'll say that. They called it a shacket, but it's more of a jacket.
It's a
Did you go shack it off? Like
Take
you
off
pop?
your pants and shack it.
Guys, I have an announcement. I've officially put on dad weight. I stepped on a scale yesterday.
How'd that go?
I am officially a 160 pounder.
But how much of that is your
Welcome.
Good weight or
No.
my dad?
your
My what?
your dad thing?
My dad
Your
brain?
dad hang down because you got significantly bigger.
Yeah, that's a great question, Dylan. I don't know. I didn't weigh it. I didn't have a.
Is it heavy?
I didn't toss it on the scale yet.
So you guys didn't wish for it's a 2-month, happy 2-month birthday the other day.
Oh, crap.
But he is 2 months old now,
I'm
and I
sorry.
can confirm
I'll
that
call him
since he's
later.
been born, I've put on 7 pounds.
Since he's been born.
7.
Yeah, and it's really not going in the right direction. At
You
this
put on
point.
7 pounds?
Yes, Dave.
You don't look like it.
Thank you.
Is that why
How
you're
many
wearing
did you
all
put on?
black?
Yeah, trying to slim down.
That's the thing.
You're
I
up to
don't.
160, but what are you up
You're
from?
weight privileged though.
I am. That's fair. I acknowledge that that's not like. For me though, that's a lot. I normally walk around at like probably 154, 155.
What's your fighting weight though?
No, so I normally cut down to about 146. It's a pretty easy cut for me. Now getting down to like 135, that's tough.
Right.
But doesn't that sound fun? Like just fighting a 5'6", like 135 pounder. It's like, dude, I'm not losing that
Yeah,
fight.
he's not gonna knock me out.
No.
Yeah.
He might humiliate me.
Right.
Like just with repeated punches and some jujitsu, but I'm not like getting embarrassed.
What if
Sure.
you get inside him though?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a different fight.
I have some breaking news.
Oh shit.
I'm officially going to the 2022 PGA Championship as of 2 minutes ago.
It's
Is this
really-
like Dylan's Masters
Is
announcement?
it really in Oklahoma?
It's in Tulsa.
Dude, Southern Hills.
I can confirm I will not be smoking any joints there because they roll them all wrong.
I don't go to that state. Everybody knows that. Never been. Don't need to go. What's ever gonna bring me there?
Dude, the championship of the PGA. That's the thing. It's weird to have the PGA Championship so early in the year. How do you not just put that at the end of the year? It's called the PGA Championship. What if they had the NBA Finals in like the beginning of the season, like November or some shit?
It's the major that no one cares about.
True.
Some people care.
At least I'm going to it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
care.
Some people care.
Can we get some programming notes out of the way? We have a major announcement.
A major announcement alert.
We have a major announcement alert. If you go on iTunes right now, or Apple Podcasts, you go on the podcast app within your phone and you search Washed Media. We have a page now on Apple Podcasts. You can't find all the shows there because you have to go through the process of getting it there, but you can see everything there that you need to see right now.
There's no curtain. We ripped it down.
Just go mash that subscribe button on every show on the Wash Media
Imagine
page.
subscribing to a whole network.
Dude,
That's
other people
sick.
have pages like this too. Like CNN has one. Like, oh wow, cool. Washington Post.
They
and
beat
stuff.
us to it.
Yeah, they might have beat us to it. They're like getting featured by.
What
Apple
about
and
the
stuff.
Ringer?
You got to think the Ringer has one. I think podcast networks should build their own fucking audiences.
He's doing Bill Simmons.
I like
Shut
Bill
up,
Simmons
Bill
a lot.
Simmons.
I've been listening to a lot of Bill Simmons.
Go follow Circling Back Pod and Wash Media on the Grom and the TikTok and the Twitter.
You were pressing that way too hard. You're going to ruin the button.
Calm down.
You can also leave a review and 5-star rating. I've been reading some reviews early on in the week on Mondays. If you want to leave a review and get it read on the podcast, I would suggest you do that right now. We'll take all your reviews. YouTube.com/washmedia. See every podcast and video form right there. Head over to washmedia.shop for all the cool digs that you want to toss on. And also Patreon. We're recapping every Bachelorette episode every single Tuesday. We're also doing Friday voicemails every single Thursday. No one's doing this.
Yeah, you don't see that anywhere.
Do you guys mind if we make a little space for our heads right now? Wouldn't it be great if there were a pocket-sized guide that helped you sleep, focus, act, or just be better? Well, I got news for you guys. There is, and if you have 10 minutes, Headspace can change your life. Headspace is your daily dose of mindfulness in the form of guided meditations in an easy-to-use app. It's one of the only meditation apps advancing the field of mindfulness and meditation through clinically validated research. So whatever the situation, Headspace can really help you feel better. If you're overwhelmed, they even have a 3-minute SOS meditation for you.
That's the one I really rock with. I'm time crunched.
SOS, please, someone.
I'll tell you about the
help me.
time I was doing Headspace by the pool at Lifetime, and I dozed off while doing it because I was so just relaxed and my head was clear, and I just like
We got
crashed.
full Zen Dorn.
How sick is that?
That's
This
beautiful.
was after a workout. Like I had a pump going too. I should not have been tired in that moment, but I was.
Well, it probably reduced your stress. It can help improve your sleep, boost your focus. It can even increase your overall sense of well-being.
Yeah.
You guys you guys might not know this about me. I'm a big meditation boy.
Yeah.
Been cycling in a lot lately. You can do it for as little as 5 minutes or as little as 3 minutes in the SOS ones, and that's enough to get you through the day. It's a nice little reset button. If you want to go out to your car during your lunch break,
That's a good idea. If you're like me and you like to eat lunch in your car instead of with your coworkers in your frat blog office.
I hate that you like to do that still. It's still, food does not belong in cars. Headspace is backed by over 25 published studies on its benefits, 600,000 5-star reviews, and over 60 million downloads. That's a lot of downloads.
Many downloads.
If every podcast we did 60 million, we'd probably be very rich right
That'd
now.
be so sick.
Headspace makes it easier for you to build a life-changing meditation practice with mindfulness that works for you on your schedule, anytime, anywhere. You deserve to feel happier, and Headspace is meditation made simple. Go to headspace.com/circling. That's headspace.com/circling for a free 1-month trial with access to Headspace's full library of meditations for every situation. This is the best deal offered right now. So head over to headspace.com/circling today.
Hey, Will, in that read, I should be applauded for not laughing because you said you were talking about the pocket-sized guide.
Mm-hmm.
And in my head, I just started thinking about what if it was a pocket-sized guy
It's a little British man.
and he's just in your pocket.
Oh, hello.
Time to meditate.
You are here for your meditation.
Let's get the mind right. It's a bloody quandary.
Hey, we have a special guest in the studio today.
Who is it?
It's an artist, not an oil painter,
Michelangelo.
not a sculptor, but a sandwich artist.
Raphael.
Wow,
Mr.
we do.
Mr. David Carter Ruff.
Okay, I didn't know I was here in the capacity as a Subway
That's why
sandwich
we invited
artist.
you in today. But
I
Thank
know
you.
I'm on here like I do most of the pods.
sure.
Most?
What's up with this
I'm
tuna,
most of the
dog?
pods, yes.
Dude, this tuna
What
is
are you
just,
talking about? I
it's
don't know
just
what you're
setting
talking
people off right now.
I'm unfamiliar with this story.
Well, the New York Times did a massive expose on how the tuna from Subway is not actually tuna.
I know nothing about this at all. I can't speak to it.
You're such a company man.
A lawsuit against America's largest sandwich chain, Subway, has raised questions about America's most popular canned fish. We tried to answer. Is Subway selling tuna?
The New York Post, they wrote up the write-up from the New York Times, and their first sentence, I would have edited this had I been behind the editing.
No, this is
Thing.
this is vintage New York Post.
We've
Something
all
is
been there?
fishy about Subway's tuna, in quotes, sandwich.
They left
Wow,
out
they crushed
spring
that.
is sprung.
But you can't say something's fishy about it because, like, it's not fishy, actually. You get it?
Well, it's a mystery fish, allegedly. I have no comment on this, and I know you guys expected more out of me for the segment, but I can't really speak to it. I haven't seen the study. I don't really know.
Should they have started the article by saying, we've all been there eating tuna at Subway?
Have either of you ever had the tuna from Subway?
Absolutely not.
That's not something I can really speak to.
What?
Dave,
Stop.
you're not employed by them anymore.
This is the worst
Fine.
cameo ever.
God. Dude, you had the inside.
Did you sign an NDA
Scoop.
or something?
No, I'm not in the NBA. I don't even play basketball.
I mean, is anyone surprised that the tuna from Subway might not actually be real tuna?
Yes, because they can't. How do they claim it's tuna if it's not tuna? You have to, like, the imitation crab meat is called imitation because it's not actually crab.
Yeah,
No
but
crab meat.
the chicken nuggets from McDonald's are called chicken nuggets, and everyone has seen that photo of that like pink paste that it's allegedly.
But it is actually chicken.
I love chicken.
They just liquefy it basically.
It
which
never
is
ceases to
disgusting.
amaze me how much that kid sounds like a mini Klein. Oh, fried chicken.
some asshole for the New York Times was so horned for this information that he decided to
Horny
send,
asshole.
He
is what you
decided to
said.
go to 3 different locations in Los Angeles and then send frozen samples to an unidentified commercial food testing lab after 2 California women filed a class action lawsuit against the company in January, alleging that Subway's tuna sandwiches aren't actually made of fish.
So you're like an investigative journalist, and you finally got your story. Like, you think you're gonna be reporting on like the Pentagon Papers or like Watergate. No, you're doing the tuna from Subway. That's your big story and contribution to journalism. I'll say this, not me personally, because I can't speak to that. Someone I know who's a sandwich artist at a Subway in Dallas County. The guys that he worked with and this person, allegedly, they joked about what was in the tuna. Quotes, tuna. There was a joke going around. Like, what? We don't even know what this is. Like, what is this? What's this on the packaging? Like, we don't know. Allegedly is what he said. Third-party information.
If I were going
to
to ask a third party about the tuna salad itself, not the actual tuna, but the tuna salad, is that tuna salad made in-house? Is the mayonnaise and salt and pepper and other ingredients within the tuna salad put together in-house, or is that in like
There's no way.
a vacuum-sealed bag that is then opened up and unthawed?
I can't really speak to my personal experience, but from what I understand, just based on like research I've done, the tuna comes in its own bag,
of course,
and you mix it up. You make it there with the mayonnaise and whatever else is in tuna.
Wait,
salad.
really?
At least allegedly, that's what was done in 2000, 2001.
I think I need Dylan to put a little more respect on these sandwich artists' names.
I just don't. Never mind. That's gonna sound mean. I'm not gonna say it that way. Hard to believe, but your sources seem to be accurate. So or trustworthy.
Like, I'm very connected in the sandwich artist circles.
Interesting.
More than a month after the samples were submitted, the lab results read, quote, "No amplifiable tuna DNA was present in the sample, and so we obtained no amplification products from the DNA." I don't know what that means.
Yeah, what does that
But it
mean?
doesn't sound great. They said, therefore, we cannot identify the species.
Well, to be fair, Subway has responded through a spokesperson that says DNA testing is unreliable for identifying processed tuna. And I think we can all understand that, right? It's simply not a reliable way to identify denatured proteins. I've always said that, like Subway's tuna, which was cooked before it was tested.
What type of proteins?
Denatured? That's what they used to call Dylan. Denature. Because he's an outdoorsman.
What would
avid.
cooking it do to the?
That was a reach, I know.
Do to the DNA? Like what? I don't get it.
Are you familiar with DNA? Do you know what that is?
No, he's more of a TNA guy.
Can you tell me what DNA stands for? Probably not.
I don't really speak to that. I'm more of to the facts of the story here. It's so heavily processed that whatever we could pull out, we couldn't make an identification. That's what the other people said.
I'm not eating tuna right now because I'm like low key worried about my mercury levels.
Shut up. You're the oldest person to be making references to Real Bros of Simi Valley.
Is that true?
Yes. You're
No.
no one older than you has ever done that before.
That's so funny.
Do you remember that time I ate so many shrimp I got iodine poisoning?
No, I don't remember that.
Hey, my favorite thing about New York Post is they have a more on tuna thing that pops up to give you, if you want more tuna stories.
Yes.
And I'm going to go ahead and read these. If you want to click these links.
I saw this and I started laughing. It's
Smells fishy. Subway's tuna is missing a key ingredient, Sue claims. Okay. Ex-Bumblebee CEO gets 3 years for fishy pricing scheme. Finally, this is a story we should do. Japanese sushi magnate spends $1.8 million on huge tuna.
Like the one that Will ate at the sushi place.
That was the worst event I've ever been to.
Catch me not going there.
I've never seen so many vultures than at that event. When they busted out some tuna, the people were just losing their minds, just like sprinting at it, trying to get some.
Did it taste dope?
It was fine, but like it was also just like it was too many people, man. Pre-COVID times were just
A whole
loco.
bunch of people eating off one dead fish.
It was just weird.
Okay, buried at the end of this article.
At the very end, they
Yeah.
explain how they make it.
Inside Edition did its own test in February that yielded different results. Inside Edition tasked a lab in Florida with testing tuna samples from 3 locations in New York. That test confirmed that tuna was in the sandwiches. Okay. That seems a little unfair to our friends at Subway.
I wanted to look more into the Japanese sushi
Magnate.
Kiyoshi Kimura. He's self-described the tuna king.
Really? I thought that was somebody else.
Mm-hmm. Who? He bought a 608-pound bluefin tuna at Tokyo's Toyosu fish market. Why is a 608-pound tuna worth $1.8 million?
I don't know.
That's 193 million yen. What do you do with $1.8 million worth of tuna?
Probably just eat it, right?
What do you buy the man who has everything?
You buy him a 600-pound tuna.
Correct.
I didn't even know magnets could do
Yeah, bitch.
purchase things.
Yeah. Is that what they did? They clear the laptop. They pulled up with the 600-pound tuna and okay.
What the hell are you trying to say,
Is
man?
Dave high right now?
They pulled up next to the police department and they in their rented truck and they threw the tuna against the wall and the smell was so bad it cleared the laptop.
You
Gus
have to think
Fring's
that's
laptop.
exactly what they did.
That was in the director's cut.
Have you even seen Breaking Bad, dude?
Why are those big tunas so expensive, man? I mean, if you were to break it down like by the ounce, like what does it cost per ounce? Or
Well,
per
dude,
pound?
he did win a Super Bowl with the Giants.
1.8 million. 608 pounds?
Too much dip podcast for more of those jokes.
Like, what's so special about that meat, you know?
So that would equate to about $300,000 per pound. That's not right.
No, it's 600. I thought it was 608 pounds.
That's what I meant to do. I'm an idiot.
Come on, dog.
That was just dumb. It's about $3,000 a pound.
Sheesh.
So how much is that per ounce? How many ounces are in a pound? 16?
At least 40. 16.
I don't get it, man.
I like how the New York Times in their tweet said, we procured more than 60 inches worth of Subway's tuna sandwiches.
It's like they had their social team sitting
What?
behind a laptop being like, all right, what's the creepiest way we can craft this?
Just
tweet?"
make can you make the tweet a little bit more difficult to decipher?
Dave, how did y'all bake those 6-footers?
That is something I can't really speak to.
I need to know how you bake those loaves of bread.
Okay. So in the floor built into every Subway, built into the foundation, there's a little foot button, and you tap it. A 6-foot oven pops up, and you put the bread making materials, the starter, the sourdough starter in
Y'all
there.
just run it through the grill thing, the little toaster, over and over again.
Again, I can't really speak to that.
I need to know, Will.
You got to stop asking questions to him, dude. He clearly signed an NDA at Subway.
He didn't though.
Does everybody remember how my Subway career ended?
I know that it was not necessarily the best ending. You might have burned that bridge.
It was me walking in to check the schedule when I wasn't actually I was just going to see when I worked that week because that's how we did it in 2000, 2001, whenever it was. And the boss, the manager, she goes, "What are you doing here?" And I was like, "I'm checking the schedule." And she goes, "You ain't on it." And that's when I knew I had been let go from Subway.
No one officially told you?
You ain't on it.
What'd you do?
She was something else.
I'm
What'd you
sorry,
do wrong?
dude. I'm really sorry.
Shout out to Jimmy and Anita.
Were you like stealing meatballs, taking them home with you or something?
No, I think I was just a and this is their fault. They hired a bunch of high school kids to make sandwiches and like close down the shop, and we were just drinking Coronas in the fridge.
Man, I used to get
Wow.
foot-long
You ain't
meatball
on
with
it.
a sugar cookie on the reg.
Dude, it sounds like to me Anita might need a little HR lesson, if you know what I'm saying.
We doing a read?
This guy.
No.
Oh, I thought we had a new sponsor. Like an H.
We had it's
Yeah,
like it's an
HR
outsourced
service.
Yeah, we can just do one. I think I'm going to get some Subway tuna this weekend.
I
But-
think
but
you
what
can
is
do
it?
a lot better than that. Maybe. I mean, I know you don't want to like stoop to Jimmy John's level, but
I'm so sick. Dude, I just don't know what to do. My buddies from home are 90% Jimmy John's fans over Jersey Mike's, and I just don't know what to do about this.
Have they tried Jersey Mike's?
That's the thing. I don't think most of them have, and I think that now they're just clinging to their take, trying to be right, and it like pains me.
People get stuck
I
in
don't
their
know
ways,
anything
man.
about that.
They don't like to experience new things or like be open to changing their mind about things.
that's like you with a lot of things.
Because there's no way if there's a Jimmy John's sandwich and a Jersey Mike's sitting next to each other and you try each at the same time, there's no way you're picking Jimmy John's because it is trash.
You know, there's a
Randy?
lawsuit Jersey Mike's is in right now, alleging that Mike isn't even from Jersey,
Really,
saying he's from like Hartford or something.
that'd be fucked up.
What's Mike's last name?
Do it.
Do the thing.
He's trying to make you
Hunt.
oh.
He's
Is
part
that
of the
true?
Hunt family.
Is that true?
He's an oil baron as well. No, that's actually. I don't think Jersey Mike's is involved in any litigation at this time that I can speak to personally.
Is Jimmy John's name actually like James John? Is that like an actual
Jimmy John.
person's name? That's Randy's nodding yes. His former boss was named James John. Is John his last name?
James John is not.
No one does James John.
Yeah, you don't see that anywhere.
That's like that guy is like a scorned business partner of Daniel Plainview. James John.
James John.
This is my sandwich partner, James John. I
Oh, the guy's
deliver
name-
your sandwich.
His name might not even be James John. It might just be straight up Jimmy John.
Has anybody done a Jimmy John
Randy wants-
JAWN joke?
Randy
That's
wants
good.
to talk so badly right now.
He should be talking right now.
Well, he had his chance Monday, and people were wondering if like.
Sheesh, sheesh,
Sheesh.
Sheesh. Sheesh.
Listen to Monday's episode.
So is it tuna or is it not tuna?
It's not
the
tuna.
deal? What would it
Dude,
be?
I think it is tuna.
What would be the most disturbing sea creature that was in said sandwich that would make you like very grossed out that you'd ever had one? Assuming you
Grossed
had.
out?
Yeah, you'd be like, I can't believe I ate that.
I'm not gonna lie. There's not much that would gross me out to the point where I'd be like, disgusted.
You'll eat anything under the sea.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Anything farm raised, it's like they eat their own like stuff. It's gross. You know.
Wow, Dylan doesn't do farm
Ooh,
raised. Must be
wow.
nice, dude.
I'll do farm raised, but if you think
be
about
nice.
it, if you think about what their living conditions, it's pretty disgusting.
To be clear, 2/3 of this pod, Will and I, we actually support America's farmers.
Okay, well, farm raised fish, they're in a big tank, and they just like
Just in
shit
some guy's
it.
living
They
room?
just shit in it nonstop, and like they're eating.
They
it
do that in the
nonstop.
ocean too.
I asked Sally for
Ocean's
a Shark
big,
Tank.
though.
People be
man.
doo-dooing in the ocean.
I've done it in the ocean before.
Have
I
you
a-
really?
I asked Sally
Yeah.
for a Shark Tank for Father's Day, and she didn't get one for me. I wanted a big aquarium at our place.
You wanted a shark tank?
Dude,
Yeah.
no. You're gonna find out. You're actually going on Shark Tank.
I get to go to a live taping of Shark
No,
Tank.
no. You're pitching Washed Media.
Oh, great. That'll go well.
It's just you though.
They're going to be like, so what's your podcast about? And then I'm going to do what I always do. And I'm like, well, it's kind of hard to describe.
I love what you guys are doing, but
People
I'm
like
just not
it.
interested. For that reason, I'm out.
I'm like playing Barbara Corcoran versus... She's like, I don't listen to podcasts, but I believe in you.
I like
Okay,
your story.
Barbara, I don't know if you're a good partner for me then. She's always just like, yeah. No, I don't like your product, but I believe in you. I'm going to invest in your company. It's like, okay, I don't really know if I want that. If you don't believe in my product, why are you investing, Barbara?
What if it was cubes?
What if it was
What if the
QAnon?
cubes was asking? What, not QAnon. What if? Okay. What if like a Q drop is just bidding on the company? How does that work?
Should we pivot?
No.
Mark Cuban? Is that the joke?
Mm-hmm.
Are you saying that the owner of the Dallas Mavericks could be Q?
Maybe.
Interesting.
Just putting it out there. Can we talk about Fitbod real quick, baby?
I thought you'd
Please.
never ask.
I just get tired of doing the same exercises, guys. It wears on me. And if I learned anything recently, it's that I need to start mixing it in because I started doing some other stuff outside of my normal routine, and I was like, dang, why are my muscles so sore? Don't get stuck doing the same workouts. Making progress toward the future you means overcoming new challenges. And FitBod creates a fitness program that continually adapts with new exercises and dynamic intensity that adjusts to how you're progressing. So you'll be challenged to meet your goals at your own pace. Perfection is just an illusion, guys. Think about that. There's no perfect body that everyone can achieve. Dylan seems to think so, but it's just not true.
Okay, I don't think I've said that.
But what we can do is continually work to become a better version of ourselves. No workout is one size fits all. FitBod creates a fitness program that continually adapts to you so you can stay challenged with new exercises, pacing, and intensity based on where you are and where you want to be. I mean, we've all used this app. Dylan's probably in there right now curating his stuff for next step workout.
It's super interactive, which I love about it. It tailors workouts and your stretch routine and your warm-ups, everything to your goals. It's very intuitive. It's kind of sick.
What's the learning curve like for you, Dylan? You're pretty bad at new technologies and stuff.
No, he's not.
Okay, well I don't think that's really necessary to come at me like that. But it's very user-friendly actually. And me, someone who's not super great at that kind of thing. Thank you, Will.
Yeah. Sure.
It's very easy to use. Very easy to use.
I gotta say, the at-home stuff is huge as an uncle and a father, and I don't have a lot of time to go to the gym and stuff. The body weight workout it helps me mix it up. Get in some work, 20 minutes at home. Open up FitBod, see what they're talking about, and pump it out.
I'll catch you on vacay, just putting up body weight in the the old hotel room.
Yeah, just doing push-ups.
You push the chair to the balcony and just start going to work.
Yeah. You've seen me.
It creates a program based on your unique body experience and environment. Their algorithm uses data and analytics to help you build on your last workout to maximize your results. And whether you're exercising 3 days a week or twice a day, every workout is scientifically proven to be better than the last. FitBod is super easy to use. It even has an HD video tutorial system that makes learning new exercises a breeze. Integrates with other fitness and health apps like Apple Health, Fitbit, Strava. You've heard of all the big boys out there. Personalized training can be tough on a budget, but FitBod is only $9.99 a month or $59.99 a year. And if you sign up now, you get 25% off your membership. Pick up the pace on your fitness journey with FitBod today, and your future self will thank you. Get 25% off your membership at fitbod.me/steam. That's 25% off at fitbod.me/steam. You know what it's time for?
No.
Bar review time, baby. I hope you were ready for this, Dave.
I'm not reviewing Wilmons today.
So
or am I?
Are we going to hop from city to city? Is that the plan here, Davey? We did Austin first. Now we're doing Houston, right?
Yes.
You got to think next time we're going to do a different city,
I mean, we'll see.
Okay.
But yeah, we're doing
These
Houston.
are fun, man.
Bar reviews, Houston.
Oh, you brought out the stripper PA guy
No,
again.
this is cool club radio promo voice.
Whatever you say, man.
Different character. Anyway, thanks, Dylan. Clay is our first bar. We're doing Houston.
Do we need to explain what we're doing here?
Yeah, we're reviewing bars.
We're not reviewing them.
We're reading the reviews from other people, David.
Something we like to do here. We like to see what people are saying about the nightlife in certain towns that we may have a big audience in, towns that we may do a meetup in at some point in the very, very near future, allegedly. Houston, I thought, was a good one. I don't think in our past iterations of this segment, I don't think we ever did Houston. I don't know what we ever did, honestly, outside of Chicago and Austin back in the day. But we're doing Houston now.
H-Town.
Houston's huge. You've been to Houston.
Why do they call it H-Town? Have you seen that?
I just call it the H at the bottom of the map.
How did you say it, Will?
How do you say it?
H-Tine? Is that what you said?
Yeah. How do you say it?
Is he?
What are you doing?
I'm not doing anything.
Are you sure?
People call it H-Tine.
Spell it.
H-T-I-N-E.
I believe the pronunciation there is it's slang. It's H-Time. H-Time.
So you say it with like a draw. Like a
yeah, but I
southern
just
draw.
ruined it. Don't clip that.
Don't clip that.
Don't clip any of this. No, clip some of this. This will be good. I think you guys are going to have fun with this.
Okay, so if people said, lots of people call it H-Town, slur it a little.
Think of extreme Paul Walvo
Okay,
voice.
now I get it. So me saying H-Tine That's not how you
Dude,
do
I
it.
thought you were.
It's more H time.
I was confused myself.
was
so
so
I'm
confused.
glad you explained, Dave.
Well, I don't think I explained it well.
I've
Someone's
only
going to come
seen
at
it
me.
in writing from people from Houston, probably Ross, like just people putting it in writing on Twitter.
It
Like,
should be HTON or HTAWN.
I think I agree with you.
So this is on Ross, really, not us.
True.
In any
It's
capacity.
like he's never even been there.
Dude.
What are you trying to? Weren't you saying that he's really from like Tyler, Texas, or something? He's not even
Yeah,
from
he's
Houston.
like Houston adjacent. Yeah.
Dude, that's the most mad he'll ever get at us for even alluding to that.
Houston adjacent. It's tough.
So yeah, we're gonna do some bars, some clubs. These are good reviews and bad reviews. Some reviews that are just cringy all around. Let's have a little fun. First bar we're gonna do.
Clay.
Clay.
Clay. Have you guys ever been to Clay?
Clay. No.
Oh, it's
Have you?
spelled with the E with the accent mark.
Yeah.
I got you.
I have been to Clay.
Why?
Only thing I can tell you for sure about Clay, I've never even heard of it or been there, is that they absolutely have bottle service there.
Oh, it's built on bottle service.
Do they?
Like it's the bottle service place.
If you're going to have an accent over an E in the name of your club, you got bottle service.
It says here that it's located in Midtown. Clay offers a vibrant level of luxurious style and sophistication, featuring a massive dance floor, 3 elegant bars, and 5 different indoor and outdoor lounges.
I'm not going to expose Sally's friend who said this to me, but
Oh.
when the first time I ever went to Clay, I think I've only been 2 or 3 times, which is 2 or 3 times too many. The first time I went there, I was trying to be a little more reserved, not be like, out of control, because I just met her friend group and she was dancing on a table, and she leaned over to me and said, "Why aren't you dancing on the table? You look like a nerd."
Oh, my gosh.
And I was like, "What the hell? Like,
No.
you can't call me out like that in the middle of Clay right now."
There were some listeners who were like keeping me apprised of you at Clay. And they were like, dude, Will looks like such a nerd not dancing on the table.
They said
right
I looked
now.
like a penguin, just kind of like walking, like waddling around.
What were you doing? Were you
That
just-
would be such a turn off for me. I might just leave right there.
What if you saw me just on a table, just spraying a bottle of champagne on people, just going off at Clay?
That would be sick, but dancing on the
different.
table?
Yeah, very different.
I'm too old to be dancing on tables.
I'm pretty sure I will never dance on a table again.
What
as
if I
long
slip a
as I
disc
live.
trying to get off that thing?
Everybody knows that I only dance on tables at Coyote Ugly when
Everyone
I'm
knows
working
that.
my shift.
Did
Right.
Randy go to Coyote Ugly in Nashville? Randy does not like Nashville.
Randy is
questions.
still down bad.
He's still very
it's
down
Wednesday.
Somebody DM'd me telling me that my Nashville take was not good.
What was your take?
I think I just
Comparing
said
it to Austin?
Yeah, and I don't know. I might have been a little critical of the music scene there. I don't know.
Dylan's the one who straight up said that Nashville is the live music capital of the world compared to Austin.
I don't. It's so glaringly better and different. I don't know how Austin got that moniker.
I don't either.
It doesn't make sense to me.
There's a lot of live music in Austin, but I wouldn't say that it's like over the top over a lot of other cities I've ever been to.
There is 20% as much live music in Austin as there is in Nashville.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You can't just walk into any bar in Austin and expect to hear like a really good act. And when we were in Nashville, I remember just like it was like 1 PM. I went to a bar and I was like, dude, this guy's absolutely shredding right now.
Is Austin
Yeah.
still living off the Stevie Ray Vaughan reputation from like the late 70s, early 80s?
I don't know.
I think it might be.
Hard to say.
Okay.
I mean,
Continental
Austin
Club
has
though.
ACL, but I think Nashville also has a big time
Probably.
festival.
We'll do a meetup there in a couple years. First one. Again, this is Clay. It's from Michael.
What's his last name?
It's not what you think it is.
Is it hard?
Sophisticated, upscale, remarkable. These are words that accurately describe this club. On entering, I immediately noticed the pool area, which was lit, both literally and figuratively,
Oh my
with a
God.
general chill vibe. Inside was upbeat and vibrant with mostly EDM during my visit. We easily got drinks at the bar and partied the night away with a fun crowd. Dress code was strictly enforced, so go there in style for a good time.
I'll tell you this right now. Michael and I are riding different waves.
You don't
We
like
would-
a
we
general
would-
chill vibe?
We would not get along.
Yeah, what's wrong with General Chill Vibes?
No, I do appreciate
Easily getting
general
drinks. They got a
chill
pool
vibes.
that's lit literally and figuratively. What's wrong? His review is making me want to go there more.
No.
Dude, if Wilmons were to invade another bar, would it be General Chill,
Maybe.
who was leading the troops?
I think it might be. Randy's cracking up over there.
Next review. Again, this is Clay. This is from Paul.
Wall?
And let me tell you this. I don't know how well Paul's review has aged. It's a 3-year-old review. To most everybody who gave this place a 1 star, quote, I don't see how you can hate from outside of the club. You can't even get in.
Oh,
End quote.
shit.
Got him.
This is where we lose Paul. If you didn't get in, it's probably because you look like trash or the bouncer just doesn't like you.
Damn.
Get over it. It's not racist, and they don't owe you a pass in. I'm white. However, I always feel like a minority there. People who go here are usually rich and famous. Plus, the drinks are expensive. If you didn't get in, come back later with a ton of cash in your hand wearing Gucci and a couple girls on your side. You'll get in then. Stop hating because you can't get in.
Wow.
A lot going on with Paul's review.
Paul, maybe tone it down a little bit. player.
I'm white, but I often feel like a minority there.
I'm trying to
What are you doing?
You never
What
want
is
to
he
start a
saying?
sentence with "I'm white." However,
and you know what? He didn't even use
that's never a good look.
What are
didn't
you
even,
doing, Paul?
Stop hating because you can't get in is what is the theme of Paul's.
I wonder why he took it the race route.
I believe so. Looking through these reviews, and this is kind of a theme with a lot of these clubs. They have these strict dress. We've talked about this dress codes that seem to target certain demographics, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And one might say that a lot of the bouncers do profiling. That's a frequent theme in the bar reviews, especially when you're doing bars like clubs like this that consider themselves like upscale and, you know, they limit who can come in there. So I believe Paul was sticking up for the bar. I don't know if the bar was really a big fan of that review. I don't know if they're looking at that being like, "Ooh, yeah, that's a good look for us."
So Paul was rocking with Clay, but we're not sure if Clay was rocking with Paul.
Certainly not.
Okay, makes
Is
makes
it Clay
sense.
or is it Clay?
Hard to say.
Clay. Clay.
Do we know how it's pronounced?
I think just Clay.
Great.
Yeah, that is a. What is he doing?
A lot. He's doing the most. But again, his recommendation is come back later with a ton of cash in your hand wearing Gucci and having a couple girls on your side.
I'm just not going to do that. You can't just go pick up cat. Like, what are you going to go to the ATM and just get a few $100 out?
That's usually how it works, yeah.
And
I don't know if a few $100 is going to do it.
well, we just walk up to the front of the line holding a bunch of cash in your hand. Like,
You
look,
got the
I'm
Manziel
ready.
cash phone?
Yeah.
Okay. How many times has Manziel been to Clay?
Oh, at least 15. There's no doubt about it.
Oh yeah, he's been the Clay.
Okay. Next bar is called Poor Behavior. P-O-U-R.
Oh, you get it? Like they're pouring drinks in there.
I get it. I get it.
Shit.
It's a bar and grill.
Went here on St. Patty's Day to meet some friends that were already there. The doorman said I couldn't go in because I was wearing Jordans, LOL. He even admitted how he thought the rule was so stupid and that he has the same pair of Jubilees and even liked how I was wearing them, but I just wasn't allowed in. While me and my other two friends were standing outside to figure out where to go next, we saw a guy coming out in Jordan 1s, and my friend goes, he's wearing Jordans. Doorman then proceeds to say, yeah, Jordan 1s are allowed, just not the other numbers.
Oh my god.
Laugh my ass off.
Oh my God.
I can't believe I really heard those bizarre words come out of his mouth. That is one of the wackest things I ever heard, and at that point, I had no interest in supporting a business with such absurd policies. It's 2021. Everyone wears Jordans. Grow up. Couldn't agree more.
Yeah, were those the ones?
Dude,
Come on
only
in,
the
my
one.
man.
Yeah. What? Like,
No respect.
That's
what-
hilarious.
Does poor behavior? Terrible name. Borderline unbelievable level bad name. Do they like school their bouncers on
Yeah.
different Jordans? Like they have
Seriously.
flashcards? It's like, nah, man, you got the Cactus Jacks on. You gotta get out of here, my guy.
Ooh, like those Jordan 3s, man. The retros are sick. Unfortunately, they're the Jordan 3s, and we don't. You see
Go-
the sign here. Jordan 1s
Yeah.
are nothing.
Go slide into some ones and come back.
That one is shocking.
You could just
That's hilarious.
You postmate some ones to the line, toss them on, call it a day.
That's incredible.
You guys remember old Craig Biggio?
Ooh, the Killer Bees.
He has a restaurant bar in
Does he ever?
Houston. I believe it's called Biggio's.
Do you think Jeff T from Frisco had a good time there or a bad time?
I've been there a couple times actually.
It's right outside of Minute Maid, right?
Yeah.
I want to say I watched in like 2007 or 8, LeBron hit a game-winning like 35-footer in the playoffs, like his first or second year.
And he celebrated at Biggio's.
And I watched it from there.
Oh.
It wasn't his first or second year in Cleveland, but anyway, not important. But yes, this bar review is from not a club, but it's Biggio's from Jeff T. Normally, I would just give this 3 stars for good, but nothing outside the ordinary. However, that 4th star is earned for exceptional service. I don't recall the names of the guys behind the bar, but they never addressed me unless it was by my first name. My drink was never less than half full. As far as the food, I went with the Dirty Dog. Wow! This is not a hot dog as much as it was a hot log.
Gross.
That had to weigh 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds, covered in bison chili and onion strings with the cheese sauce. This is a knife and fork meal. You would need to shower if you tried to pick this up and eat it. Prices are hotel prices for sure. I would say this $5 for a soda, it's just stupid. You're crossing a line with that. Other than that, good food and I had great service. Are they crossing a line with the $5 soda?
That's too much for a soda.
Yeah, but, when it comes to that, like, maybe you just shouldn't be drinking soda, my guy. Imagine the sugar levels in there.
Yeah, it's too much sugar, dog.
Is this a good or a bad descriptor? A hot log.
It makes me think of a turd, right?
He says this is not a hot dog as much as it was a hot log. It's the Dirty Dog, Will.
I do respect that he pointed out, because I think this is an issue for me a lot of times when I'm eating finger foods, whether it's a sandwich or something else, that sometimes after you eat like a messy burger, you do just want to go take a shower rather than just like washing your hands ain't going to do it. You just got to get everything off you.
Do you think Biggio's has a Lionel Messi burger?
Hard to say.
And it's just goat status?
Hard to say.
It's just a goat. It's a burger made of goat meat.
Right.
Because Lionel Messi is my goat. I don't know about y'all. I watch a lot of football.
He's not my goat.
Mine's Freddie Adu.
Really?
He's goated.
He had a really good career.
He's high-key goated.
Mine's tattoo.
He really lived up to the hype.
I know. He was sick.
He's still got time, right? Isn't he like 25?
45, right?
No, he's not older than me.
I don't know.
I know he might be your age, but
Okay.
I think he's my age. He's 32. How old am I?
I got plenty of time.
He's
He hasn't even
33.
peaked yet.
I'm 33.
I don't know. You tell me.
Wait, I'm 34.
Oh, shit.
I was born in
Damn.
87. The pandemic, like, we should just not. No one should have aged a year during the pandemic. None of us got to have fun. None of us got to leave. We should all be 1 year younger.
Biologically, I still feel 35.
I don't know about you. I'm
Wait,
feeling
am I about to be
22.
36 or 37? I'm dead serious.
Well, I feel 17 because I'm in my hometown, so.
God, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22.
He just did that one.
Literally just did that.
Dylan, odds you will, when we do the Houston meetup,
1 and 2.
you will go to Biggio's and order the Dirty Dog. The hot dog that is not a hot dog as much as it is a hot log.
1 and 15. Let's put you in. You know you got to do it.
Hot love.
You want to dance?
Let's go, dog.
Dance.
1, 2, 3,
12.
13. Shit.
Dylan was going to say 3, and then he went to 13.
No, I had 13 in my mind the whole time, man.
Dylan's the guy who changes what he's going to say as the other
Would you
person.
stop?
He hesitates.
Oh, like I got to
There's a delay.
Dude, there was a delay.
There's a delay. Anyway,
There's no fucking delay.
next
There
bar.
was, dog.
And by bar, I mean Barbarella.
Stop.
There's a
One here.
Barbarella in
Yeah,
Houston.
there's one here, too.
Yes, there is. Have you ever been?
No, of course not.
You've never been to Barbarella?
Really?
Why would I?
I mean, you were in your 20s here.
Is it 36? Where is it?
I don't know.
It's off of
I've never been
6.
sober enough to know where I am whenever I'm
I've been there twice, and both times I was in no condition to be in public.
There's,
Yeah.
there's a good chance I never go to 36 again the rest of my life.
I went with the guy. You're
What
going
about
to
for
go.
like the homie's bachelor party or something?
He's not doing it on 36th
Yes,
Street.
he is.
Oh,
dude.
he's not.
Yes, he is.
Take him to Vegas.
I already told him he's doing his 10th birthday party on 36. We're
Really?
doing it at Buckshots. We're going to rent out the rooftop.
And just
Yep.
serve like shots of like apple juice to all the kids or what?
Absolutely.
Doesn't he think there's a bunch of big buck hunter things there, and that's why he wants to go there?
There is. Like
there?
the second level or
Wouldn't
first
surprise
level.
me.
Levels, dude.
No, Barbarella's. If you want to be surrounded by people who are hot, sweaty, dancing,
Yes.
maybe on drugs, while watching the music video, you guys know music
This
videos.
sounds like my absolute nightmare of a place.
While you dance, and a lot of it's very retro 80s themed. I think maybe that's all of it. Then this is the bar for you. The
Ugh.
one time I went to Barbarella's in Austin, it was with a guy. We know the guy. I'm not going to name him. He might listen. You know him. He's a tall fellow.
Okay.
And he parties. He's a good dude. He has fun. He goes to a lot of bars. Or at least he did. Anyway, I go in there with him and like another guy, a guy we used to work with. Might have been on the Man Outfitter side of things.
Okay.
And like
I think I'm putting together who you're talking
immediately they beeline for the it's not I guess it's like a mini stage, but there's people standing up dancing and they're up there just going for it. And I'm down on the ground like, man, I don't need to be here. Like I don't really want to do what they're doing, and I don't want to be the guy by myself at Barbarella's. Walk out back, they have it outside. Run into the con dog, Connor.
The con man.
You know the con man.
Of course.
So yeah. That's my fun story. This is Barbarella, Houston, review number 1. For the East Village, New York City, and Berkeley, North California, eclectic vibe. From drag queens to school marms and all things lively and in between. For the international collegiate to the all-around way girl guy. Never a same night. Always something vivid and fun. Food truck and mobile pizza guy always on deck for before or after you turn up, parentheses, party. As always, drink responsibly. And more importantly, call a Lyft ride and save that $10,000 attorney fee, exclamation.
Damn.
What?
Little PSA, little bar review / PSA.
They just did so much. The first sentence of that is just a lot. Like you're on Yelp.
For the international collegiate to the around the way girl / guy.
This isn't the New York Times. This isn't like some culture
Yeah,
thing.
that's what it sounds like. It
You're
sounds
not
like a
New York
professional
Mag.
review.
Just chill out. You're on Yelp. Just say that you did Molly there and got an Uber home.
Yeah, just say
not
it's
that big a
sick and
deal.
we'll move on.
What
with
is
our
the
lives.
East Village NYC vibe?
I'm not sure.
I think it's uppity.
It's the same
that.
apparently as the Berkeley, North California eclectic vibe.
Like Upper East Side is I think it's a pretty swanky part of the city.
But he's talking East Village, dog.
Oh.
Upper East Side and East Village, I believe, are much different.
Is this
Okay,
where
fair.
your buddy Brady hangs out?
Not sure.
I'm probably going to get
He's
made fun
hung
of
out
for
here
that, and
before.
That's fine
Probably.
too.
Probably. I'm more of a West Village guy.
I don't know the parts.
No, I know nothing about New York City. I get lost anywhere I go.
Dude, you should have Brett on Scaries to talk about
Thinking
New York
about
City.
it. Thinking about it.
Is he going to do breaking news today?
He is.
Let's ask him about East Village.
Okay.
Sick.
I would go back to Barbarella under the right circumstances.
I will not go with you.
Like Paul Oakenfold's doing a set there or something.
Or Martin Skrillex.
That'd be tight.
So last night I solicited recommendations for bars I should check out. And one that I'd actually already looked up and talked to Will about was Lay Low. Leilow.
Oh, I see what they're doing with
Now
that
you're
name.
speaking my language.
And
yeah, you get that? You get it?
Will's been gassing up this bar to us privately for like 3 or 4 years.
Now, I've been to a tiki bar in Houston. I don't remember the name of it, but it was awesome, and I'm wondering if it's the same one.
Was it
small?
Small, dark?
Dark.
Yeah. You were at Laylo, dude.
I got a gram off in there, actually, which you can check out at DShivery on the Grom. Follow
So-
me on the Grom.
After Touching Base got canceled, I was down bad.
Why? Oh, we got canceled.
Yeah, it got canceled,
Might.
And so we decided to go to Houston to blow off some steam for the weekend. And I went to a million different bars, and we decided to end our night at Laylo. I'm going to say this. Maybe ending the night at Laylo is a dicey move.
Is it more of a ender or a starter?
I think a starter because you just get hammered immediately and then you can go out and do stuff as opposed to being hammered and then having one drink and then just getting put out of your misery. But when we finally walked into Laylo a little after midnight, I walked in. I didn't get one foot in the door before I heard just someone yell "Dude, day one backer over here!" and day
Let's
one
go.
toucher, and I was just like, "Let's fucking go." Okay, now I'm home.
So when I went there and I ordered a drink, my drink was on fire, and I don't mean that figuratively.
This
I mean,
drink
there was
is
a
on fire.
4-inch flame coming off the top of my drink, and it was sick. I'm trying to find the picture right now.
Do you have to put out the flame before you drink it?
Oh, there it is. There it is. See, straight up on fire.
Ooh.
Wow.
Who's the young lady in the background?
Just a couple of young ladies who were judging me for taking a selfie because of my dumbass drink that was on fire. And I have to say, I get it. But, yeah, I didn't tag the place. Don't know why. This is 312 weeks ago. Maybe that's why. But, yeah, I think I was there, dog.
Let me say
It was
this.
sick.
The reviews that I read were 95% positive, and this one I think was even 3-star, and this is the most negative one I saw.
God, I was doing numbers back then.
No, you weren't. No, you weren't.
Cave-like dive bar with novelty drinks, a tiny patio, and one toilet per sex, which is trying to think how
sex.
that works. There was plenty of people here when I went, and a door bouncer was present but couldn't seem to count. Seemed more like a show than a practical/useful bouncer. We got a table, which was nice. The patio is super small and fully fenced, no view. The novelty causes bar orders to take a long time, but the bartenders are nice. In my opinion, the drinks were not good at all. We tried voodoo sharks and some acid tiki, and they both tasted like toothpaste mixed with vodka.
Yum.
I like that. Toothpaste tastes good. I use it every day.
I love toothpaste.
Yeah.
Dude, I fuck with fluoride heavy.
Yeah.
Counterpoint. This is from Robert. Sweet Tiki Jesus. Great place and awesome drinks. Phenomenal rum selection. And wow, wonderfully organized rum list. Thumbs up emoji.
I love a good rum list.
This guy's horny for rum. Robert he is young, dumb, and full of rum.
Well, boy, do I have a restaurant for him.
I've got his contact info.
Okay, perfect.
I recall the drinks being very expensive while I was there, like
Well,
starting at like $20-something.
All you need is one.
Right. Yeah.
I told Dave before this, when I went there last, I actually tagged out of my drink, and I switched drinks with somebody midway through.
Hey, can we do a meetup there? Is that too much to ask?
No, but we can do our after party there.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
my proposition. I think we have the meetup somewhere bigger, outdoors, spread out, and then after party at Lalo.
Based on every
that.
review, and y'all have been there so you can speak to this. Every review I said, or most of the reviews, love this place. It sounds like it's kind of packed in. And if
It
we
is.
get half the crowd we got in Dallas and Houston, then it's going to be too much.
You're right.
Right?
You're right.
We could do a VIP, maybe like a $10,000 level on Patreon.
What I do for a meetup right now?
What are you trying to say?
I think we need to have a meetup soon.
Maybe we should do one in Houston at the Dirt Bar, Will.
Oh God, I've never heard of the Dirt Bar.
This review's from Frank.
The Dirt Bar?
Hold on before you
New bar in
judge.
Houston.
What a terrible name.
The Dirt Bar. Dead as a morgue. Nice staff, but unless you are in need of a place to think about your death, go somewhere else.
I mean, is that why it's called Dirt Bar? Take a dirt nap there?
Is that the theme? Like 6 feet under?
Hold on, that wasn't the best review, but maybe there's like another one that we could maybe use to do a meetup at. This is from Sandra. If you like to smell piss while drinking, go for it. If not, go home and pop a top on your commode. True, not lies. Sad.
Damn.
I'm trying to think if I like the smell of piss while I'm drinking.
I certainly don't.
It just depends. Depends on what I'm drinking, like what wave I'm on that particular evening.
True.
This place does not sound like the move at this point.
Dirt Bar? Dude, I live at Dirt Bar. Get in the mud.
I think it's a metal bar. It might be kind of goth themed.
I'm fine with that.
Okay, one more. Let's do Ryan's Pub.
Ron.
Ryan.
Hey, Ron. Cabs are here. T-shirt time.
This one's from Mitchell. I've got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away, and I'll be okay as long as I'm at Ron's Pub.
Why is he doing that?
If you're looking for a gastropub or a fancy mixology bar, this is not for you.
Perfect.
If you're looking for good company and a good crowd with an even better staff, this is the spot for you. If you're put off by darts, golden tea, the regulars, and a retro vibe, this is not for you. If you're made uncomfortable by any of
smoking
this,
darts or playing darts?
this is not for you. However, if you're willing to embrace and become part of a tight-knit and welcoming group of regular patrons, Ron's is the place for you. There are so many welcoming, unique, eclectic, but genuine patrons that frequent this watering hole, including myself, that make it a hidden treasure amongst the Houston bar scene. 5 stars.
I'm really glad that this guy decided to
Include himself?
pay it. Well, that and also pay attention in 8th grade about the power of repetition and written language, because he really knocked that review out of the park. It's really beautiful
This
stuff.
is not
from
for
him.
you.
Hey, it's not for you.
This is not for you.
Yeah, that was the most... I can like picture the guy who's writing this as he's writing it bar review I've ever seen. Like I know exactly who this guy is.
I'm glad that there's people out there doing Yelp reviews and stuff like that, but I just can't imagine being that kind of person. Just being like, oh, I'm going to hop on and write a few paragraphs about this place.
And you got to consider the type of person who would leave a review too.
Yeah.
Like actually spend time on it and like make it like their own and like put some effort into it. It's like, okay, yeah, this person might not like this bar, but am I riding the same wave as this person?
No,
you know what I mean?
Rarely am I riding the same wave as that person.
I don't ride the same wave as Yelp reviewers, typically speaking.
What if Ron's Pub got bought out by a investment group out of New Jersey, and like they just had a bartender who would just throw a haymaker at you every now and then, just trying to knock you out with one punch. Some like 5'5", 215 pounds,
Just yoked.
Ron,
just steroid dude with bad tats.
Ron.
Ryan, you pab. And that's Bar Reviews Houston edition.
Beautiful.
It's a fun one, man.
I would like to go to Houston soon. Do you know where I don't really want to go to because it's a big hassle?
Tell us.
A little place called the post office. Are you guys still going to the post office? I'm not. Still paying full price for postage? Yeah, I'm not doing that either. Because thanks to Stamps.com, you don't have to do that anymore. You can mail and ship anytime, anywhere, right from your computer. You can send letters, ship packages, and pay less, a lot less, with discounted rates from UPS, USPS, and more. Stamps.com save businesses thousands of hours and tons of money every single year. We're a small business. We got to send packages out to people. We got to send out mail.
That's facts, yeah.
We're not above doing that.
I'm not a post office guy anymore.
Well,
I won't go.
Luckily for you, Stamps.com brings the services of the U.S. Postal Service and UPS right to your computer. It's a must-have for any business, whether you're a small office sending invoices, a side hustle Etsy shop shipping out orders, or just navigating this hybrid work life. Stamps.com can handle it all with ease. No wonder over 1 million businesses choose Stamps.com for their mailing and shipping. All you have to do is use your computer to print official U.S. postage 24/7 for any letter, any package, any class of mail, anywhere you want to send. Once your mail is ready, just schedule a pickup and drop it off. It's that simple. Because with Stamps.com, you can get up to 40% off the post office rates and up to 66% off UPS rates. Not to mention, Stamps.com is a fraction of the cost for those expensive postage meters. Catch me not messing with postage meters.
I don't want to ever deal with those.
It's a no-brainer, saving you time and money. It's no wonder nearly 1 million small businesses already use Stamps.com. Are you guys ready to hear how you can get a deal here?
It's a lot of business.
Tell me about it, Willie.
You have to follow these steps. And once you do follow these steps, I have to say, there's a sweet, sweet reward at the end of this. You stop wasting time going to the post office and go to Stamps.com instead. There's no risk. And with our promo code Circling Back, you get a special offer that includes, are you guys ready for this offer? It's a good offer. It's a great offer, in fact. A 4-week trial plus free postage. Yeah, I said free postage. And a digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts. Just go to Stamps.com. Click on the microphone at the top of the homepage. This is important. Click on the microphone at the top of the homepage and type in Circling Back. That's Stamps.com, promo code Circling Back, Stamps.com. Never go to the post office again. Netflix dropped some heat today. It's called Sexy Beasts.
I've never been more in on a show.
That's because you're a furry on the low, right?
On the low, yeah.
Are you guys? Is everyone familiar what furries are?
Yeah, people know.
It's a kink. It's people who have an interest in
It's a kink.
in anthropomorphic animals or animals with human qualities, and they dress up like that and they hook up with each other.
Yeah, typically with their costumes on.
If you were a furry, what animal would you be? I would be a tuna.
Great question. Really?
That's that.
No, but like a real tuna, like a Subway, not a Subway tuna.
I think I'd lean in and just go otter.
Yeah.
I think I would.
That's
dude,
sick.
I would be so popular if I was an otter doing furry stuff.
Dude, I was watching Alone last night. You guys see that Netflix show?
Were you alone or were you just watching Alone?
I was watching Alone.
Oh, okay. Were you feeling alone at
And
the
there
time?
were on the show. There were some like wolverines, and those are pretty sick little animals.
Yeah,
man.
they are. They're very vicious.
I'm not saying that's what I want to be, but it reminded me of the wolverines.
They're quick. They're rare.
It's in the badger family, David. It's the biggest weasel there is, actually.
No, that's you.
He'd be a fucking squid.
Oh, dude.
I'd be a polar bear. Dog.
No, you're a squid.
I'd be a polar bear.
No, you wouldn't.
You'd be a Kodiak, dog.
Okay, those are super dope too. What's your problem?
Maybe I could I qualify with my lobster costume?
That's furry to me.
Does furry have to be like
Furry?
You know, because lobsters obviously are
Will
not
just
furry.
read the def.
That's facts, I guess.
Well, Sexy Beast, if you guys aren't familiar, is a 2-season. I think they got approved for 2 seasons.
Reality dating show
Yeah.
on Netflix.
It's a bunch of people dressed up in costumes, so they can't see how they physically look, and they have to make a connection just based on conversation alone.
But you can absolutely see their shape, their form, their bodies. You get a pretty good idea about what they're working with.
Like, yes, you have the face of a seal, but I can tell you're slim thick with that cute ass.
But you got bomb ass tees.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Were you making a joke about Seal's face, David?
Why did they
really
never
messed
would.
up?
Why did they do the full get up? I don't want to. If you really want this to work, this experiment to work, cover up their whole bodies, man.
Are you familiar with Rob Delaney? He's narrating this show.
Okay.
That's a big name for narrating this.
He's big on Twitter.
Yeah, he's very political on Twitter.
Is he political now?
And it's fine that he's political on Twitter, but I think he's.
No,
I think
you
he's
always say he
humorous
shouldn't
otherwise.
be.
So I kind of want to. I want some more of his just general humor.
Does he still do stand up, or did
his stand up was never that good to me?
I don't
Catastrophe,
know.
I will say, is a top tier show. Unsolicited recommendation. Catastrophe. Go watch it.
Okay, I probably won't, but
it's really good, Dylan.
Thank you.
Everyone that I've recommended it to has gone back to me and been like, "Thank you so much for recommending that. You're the best recommender
no one has done
ever."
that.
No, everyone calls me that.
The best recommender ever.
Mm-hmm.
he's a super recommender?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have to respect that, I guess.
I don't know how I feel about this show, but I think I'm all in.
No,
I'm all in.
I definitely am down to pivot our Bachelor stuff to Sexy Beast.
Dude, I'd be completely fine with that.
I will add. We can even add this into the rotation. There's no way this doesn't deliver.
There's a world where Sally and I do a Love Island recap podcast for Love Island USA when it comes out this summer. There was a clip that was online yesterday. I don't know if it was from an old season. I'm pretty sure it wasn't. I'm pretty sure it's from the new season of Love Island UK, where a girl was talking about how she's open to like hooking up with whoever and how she used to be a personal assistant for a guy and the guy had to cut her off from hooking up because of his family. And the girl that tweeted out the clip was like, "Well, I just found out that my dad was cheating on on my mom because of this girl. It was his assistant."
Oh my gosh!
Like, this is so awkward.
What?
What show is this?
Love Island.
Oh, it's always Love Island.
Tonight
With this guy, yeah.
It's always Love Island, dude.
These
best dating show there is.
These animal masks that they wear are not just like something you pick up at Party Pig or whatever. Not Halloween masks. These are like full on like Broadway quality. They're legit.
What's Party Pig?
Yeah, what is Party Pig?
There used to be a store.
I'm just a Lucy in disguise guy.
That's
goated.
That's goated
Costume shop in Austin. That's one thing Nashville does not have on Austin. Costume shop, like Lucy in disguise.
Do you get it in disguise? Because like disguise is a costume. Do you get it? You probably don't even get it.
No, I understand. I got a number of items for my Patrick Swayze costume there.
You were Patrick Swayze?
Chippendale's SNL skit.
Oh,
Patrick
that
Swayze.
one. I forgot you were doing that. That was good. You had Randy dressed up and everything.
He loved it. He really loved wearing a dog tuxedo.
What do you do when you tell your family that you're going to go on a dating show and you might, get a little Twitter cloud or Instagram cloud, and then they're like, "Oh, like The Bachelor?" And you're like, "No,
Sexy Beast."
Yeah, no, it's kind of a furry show.
Do we know if there's a fantasy suite in like if they have to stay in costume?
I hope so. I would enjoy that.
There's a scene in the trailer where two people are kissing with their costumes on, which is interesting.
I'm not saying that you have to do anything on this show when it comes to, sexual stuff. What you do, as you guys all know, sexually in the comfort of your own home is your business.
Always said that.
But I wouldn't hate if two people smashed with their costumes on in this show.
No, and I'm not saying that we need to see that. But if that video did make its way into Dylan's hands, that is so stupid, Will.
Like low key, like that rat's kind of hot.
Dude, what if you actually develop feelings for somebody?
You trying to smush?
And then they pop that mask off and they're just like atrocious looking.
But what we know now from seeing the trailer for the show, there's no one bad looking on this show. Everyone's good looking, and I don't think you're gonna be that upset.
There's a 5 in there somewhere.
It'd be devastating.
I don't rate people based on number scales, David, so I wouldn't know what that actually means.
There's a Dave on the show. It's fine.
I do internally, like in my head, I'm like, yeah, that person's up.
But like anyone I saw, I was like, that this is fine. What do you say in your head when you see me? Perfect 10.
Dude, you're a 9.
Thank you.
You're solid 9.
Ryan, you were in the smush room with the cow.
The smush room. Oh boy.
Tina saw you,
will feature a
Ryan.
new single who's looking for love based purely on personality.
Looking for love in all the wrong places.
Like,
What?
What? Say it, bitch.
You're so, well, are you disgusted or are you happy? What
I
is
don't
it?
He's
know.
distraught.
I mean, like, yeah, you can create love based on personality alone, but like, you still gotta know what their face fucking looks like.
That's what I'm saying. If you pop that
Hey.
mask off and it's like there's a 2 under there, it's tough, man.
Hey, this show would have been better like the last year when we're all wearing masks.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You couldn't see what somebody's face looked like when they were
Yeah.
wearing a mask.
Those are a lot of people's favorites. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, ain't me, man. I'm a mask 9.
Randy, are you a furry on the low? He's nodding
He
yes.
says no.
What animal would Randy be?
Randy?
Something this thick, man. I don't know.
He'd be like, what was Rafiki? Because Rafiki kept that ass on him.
Baboon?
It wasn't he.
I think it was a baboon.
I don't know if he was a baboon.
Dude, Randy,
That's all I
don't
got.
compare him to Rafiki. He's not wise enough. No offense, Randy.
He's a mandrill.
How'd you not know that?
I should have.
Dude, Rafiki was tight.
That's
He was-
a
he was my
mandrill,
favorite-
baby.
Okay. He was my favorite Lion King character by a mile.
He was aggressive, man.
I would be
I fuck
Simone.
with Timon. Okay, Simone or
Pumbaa.
Timon?
Which one is it?
Timon?
I'd be Timo.
Okay, that's good.
Is Timo in? This is so. No one knows who that is except for.
Timo!
Is he here?
Is it time?
No. Let's talk more about this. We're gonna talk pig.
It's This Weekend in Fun, presented by Everlane. Some of the greatest pleasures in life are also the simplest. That's why Everlane makes premium quality essentials that complement every wardrobe at a more transparent, affordable price. You guys know I've been shopping at Everlane for years.
I did not know that.
Years.
I'm wearing Everlane right now,
Really?
actually. This shirt is Everlane. Let's go.
So I don't
Pocket
know-
tee.
I don't know if you guys listen to the Sunday Scaries podcast. You guys listen to that?
No,
I had
never
Tim
heard of
Howard on recently, and I asked him what his ideal Sunday outfit was, and he said shorts and a hoodie. I subscribe to this hard. And most recently, I got a package in the mail from Everlane, and their hoodie is one of the softest, most comfortable hoodies I've ever worn in my
Is
entire
this
life.
facts?
It's big facts, triple facts. I have been wearing it at the house every single night. Crank that AC down, get out of the shower, toss that on. I go no shirt under when I'm chilling at home because it's that soft that I just like the feel of
I
it.
regret not copying that.
You
now.
should have copped. They do have a store on South Congress if you're trying to go try some stuff on, Dylan.
I just noticed this dope little embroidered E down here.
So I actually noticed that recently on mine, and it made me feel like I had way more swagger when I saw that little
this
E
is
down there.
like swagged out.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Damn.
They've made quality clothing with ethical factories and radically transparent pricing since 2010. I think I was shopping there in 2010, just to be crystal clear.
You're day one.
At my wardrobe in the wintertime in northern Michigan was wearing one of their sweaters every single day. I had it in 3 different colors. That's how much I liked them. They do extensive research and vetting to use ethical factories that provide fair wages and reasonable hours to the skilled people who craft their clothing. Timeless design and the finest sustainable materials so you can wear them for years to come. Most retailers, they hide their markups. They're scared of that stuff. Everlane? Nah. No middleman. Get out of here.
Bye.
They believe their customers have the right to know how much their clothes cost to make, and in fact, they share exactly how much their products cost and produce at each stage. Are they the most transparent company, like, next to us?
You don't see anybody doing
There's
that.
a reason we're partnered with them.
Dude, they have everything you need to upgrade your spring uniform, whether you're going out on the town with friends or having a movie night with the fam, or maybe just having a drink at Wilmon's. From workout to takeout, swimwear to trackwear, from the boardroom to the discoteca, styles for lounging at home or hitting up your favorite late night spot, their breathable organic cotton trackwear gives an elevated take on the tried and true basics. Oh, you need the perfect pants? Is that what you're looking for? Well, guess what? Everlane's denim stays comfortable. Oh, and they're versatile too. They're all year long pants. Think about that. Skinny to relaxed, slim to athletic. Find the perfect cut that fits your form just right. Choose your stretch level. Vintage style rigid, original with just a hint, or body hugging authentic stretch. They've got the everyday essentials you need, from damn good denim to super soft loungewear. And Everlane partners with the best and most ethical factories in the world, like we've just said, and they accept returns within 30 days of the ship date. So you can try this on. Try it for yourself. All uniform clothing, and I put uniform in quotes because that's what they have, comes with a 365-day guarantee. Go to everlane.com/steam and sign up for 10% off your first order plus free shipping and get easy returns within 30 days of your ship date. That's 10% off of your first order when you go to everlane.com/steam and sign up. Dylan, what are you doing this weekend?
Wow, thank you for asking, Will. I will keep mine short as I have nothing going on this weekend.
You love to hear that.
I have nothing going on this weekend. I unfortunately will not have parks Friday or Saturday. So I'm wide open. I'm looking to link, looking to mob. I'm looking to step out, whatever you want. Insert whatever you
Let's
want.
go down to Clay.
You gonna go to Clay?
Clay.
I'm down to do whatever y'all want to do, man.
Clay.
I don't know what y'all have going on, but if you want to hang out with your boy, like he's available. He's straight up available.
Okay.
So, again, keep in mind short. I have nothing, which I'm kind of excited for. I could do a dinner. I could do a kickback. We do a kickback at the new Crypt, Dave?
It's kind of embarrassing. Will and I have a table at Clay.
Yeah.
Really? You're going to hit lay low afterward?
Probably.
You
We've got a
should probably
table there
just lay
too.
low, just in general.
We've got tables at both places, and then we're going to close the night at Dirt Bar and just think about our death.
That sounds kind of terrible.
Yeah.
That's all I have, which is
Will
nothing.
and I are going to be just Gucci'd out with our wives and wives' friends.
You're gonna be
and
Gucci'd
We're going to
out
walk
with your
right into
wives.
Clay in a stack of cash.
Damn.
That's how you get in at Clay.
I have no edits to what Dave said. That's exactly what's happening.
Oh, but for real, talk about your weekend.
Playing golf tomorrow,
Tomorrow?
Wow, dude.
Thursday evening. I get 4:30 tee time.
Who you playing with?
Tunu, Hazard, W.R. Bolin,
Sick.
noted New York Times best-selling author,
Mm-hmm.
who we wronged earlier in the episode, and I'll take that. We did. That's all I got, man. I got some stuff I got to hang in our guest room.
Swag.
Yeah, it's really cool, man. I got some stuff I need to put on the walls. Other than that, man, I'm available. Will and I, we should only be in Houston for like 24 hours, but we'll be back. Dude, if we're back early enough, we can maybe grab something to eat on Sunday morning.
Don't lie to me. You can't lie to me.
I'll hit you
now.
up.
Dude, he'll hit you up. He'll call you.
Seriously,
call
man.
You.
I'm fun to hang out with, man.
Are you?
Yeah, everybody says that.
Will?
I got to be honest, boys. Not a lot going on in Will World lately. I am leaving town next week, which means that I probably should lay low.
This isn't next weekend in fun.
I know, but I'm just saying. I have
Oh,
a shortened
respect
week
the
next
segment.
week. There's a lot of stuff to do before we're leaving town. Never left town with a kid before. It's a little stressful. We got a lot of shit to pack up, Dylan.
Is he not old enough to
get
be
a-
home alone yet?
Let's get a beer,
Dude,
man.
when did they start walking and talking? Like next month or something? He's 2 months old. Figure
Dude,
it
I
out.
was just saying that to Rhodes. I'm like, dude, you got to start walking around and shit.
I did get clearance to turn our den, little front room area of our place, into a home office. And so I think I may be stepping out this weekend to try to find some home office furniture. If anyone has any suggestions out there, you know where to find me on Twitter, @WillDeFreeze.
Dude, check out Office Depot.
Dude, hang out with your boy one time.
Dude, we went to Office Depot to find a desk one time, and it was literally the worst selection.
Was that
of
us?
desks. Yes, it was literally the worst selection of desks I've ever seen
Oh, it
in my
was
entire
absolute trash.
life. Atrocious.
Where did we get this?
Wayfair. We were trying to order a kid, but instead we got
Oh,
this
yeah.
fucking desk. Really annoying.
Stop.
Is it time?
So I'm really not gonna hang out with y'all this weekend? Is that what
We could probably link and build. I was thinking about maybe having a low key pool day on Saturday.
a kickback?
I will say this as well.
Dylan.
If you ever come to my pool, you better come strapped with some sandals because it is the hottest surface in
Ooh.
Austin. It is jarringly hot.
Got a new bathing suit alert over here.
Oh my word!
You gonna debut it?
You're
this
not going to
weekend?
believe what it looks like.
Are they board shorts? You're a big board shorts guy, aren't you?
Is it Billabong?
I had a friend who had a Billabong shirt, and he got a pen, and he made it say Build-A-Bong.
That's
like
so
sixth grade.
sick.
That's like, dude, you smoke
that's
weed.
So sick.
You burn the weed.
That is nectar. Is that who I think it is?
It's a long one for y'all, huh?
That's what she said.
For a
Dude, Brett, shut up.
Dude.
for an episode that we were reaching for.
We were doing
content.
hot
No, we
log
weren't.
top.
At no point were we reaching for content. today.
You literally said we need one more story.
Yeah, because we had to fill
yeah,
out the thing.
and then we found it, dog. Like,
Dude, don't pull back the curtain so far, bro.
Well,
Yeah.
fourth wall meta shit. Anyway, how about some breaking news, guys?
break it.
Little choose your adventure here. It's real simple lineup: alligators, weed, or cows.
I'll take all the above.
Ooh, doing furry
that sounds
talk.
Sick.
You want to do furry
Are
talk?
we talking gator tails? Dylan probably wants to do that one first.
Catch us at Clay. Sorry, go ahead, Brett.
Let's do cows first. Randy, can you help me out?
Mrrr.
40 cows escaped from a slaughterhouse over in California, the town of Pico Rivera.
What are you doing, Stuart? There's cows on the highway?
Is that right down the highway from Pico de Gallo?
That's what they were saying. Yeah. Anyway, they escaped from
So stupid.
the slaughterhouse. One of the poor cows.
This is
Not
sad.
that they were all going to be killed anyway. Unfortunately for their meat. One of them charged a family of 4 and was shot and
Oh,
killed.
what the hell, dude?
Sheesh.
Yeah.
What's that family doing standing
Oh,
there?
yeah, like
Oh, look out! Like, just go inside.
They were
Shot
they were
him?
out looking at the spectacle. The cow was like, "Yo,
Just
I'm
go
gonna run a
inside instead. Don't shoot him.
Yeah, well, he got. 30 or so of the cows have been rounded up, and there are still a few on the loose, according to the police
They should
report.
mark up the price on the meat from these cows. These are like the wild ass ones. They got out. These are some exclusive cows.
At what point?
Wild ass Wagyu.
Nobody's wilder than the Wagyu boys.
At what point do you let 1 or 2 of them run free? You know, like you guys are in this.
I don't think that. I don't know, man.
You don't think there's
I
a
think
Disney
whoever's
movie
getting-
that's
Do they-
like
Whoever's getting paid for this meat, I think he's probably the one who's like, nah, we're gonna get all of them.
What, do they expect these cows to not like try to escape? They're in a slaughterhouse.
They've gone.
Dave hates breaking news so much that the last 2 times I've been on the show,
He's just left you?
Yeah,
Good.
he's left.
Good.
Holy cow! One of the women at the scene said,
Okay.
Okay.
Did she actually say that, or are you just saying that?
"No, that's what they said." They also said, "Steer clear for a few minutes, please.
Stop. Stop it.
We're in the process of moving the cows." Next
You
up.
got- you're doing cow jokes still.
No, that's what the New York Post was doing. My sister publisher, the New York Post, who deemed me a Detroit-style pizza influencer.
That's true.
Happy Pizza Day, I think, according to somebody on my Twitter.
It's every day's
No,
pizza
but I
day,
think
dude.
it's specifically Detroit-style Pizza Day. Anyway, in weed news, Dylan, you burn, right?
Everybody knows I burn.
Snoop Dogg says Pete Davidson can't hang while smoking pot.
I love that.
Somebody asked him on a podcast, "Hey Snoop, who in your past have you like burned with that just can't hang?" He's like, "Pete Davidson."
Like not
Blew
even
his-
not
blew
even
his,
a question.
Yeah, blew his top off last week. He said.
That would be me, dude. I can't hang. I told you
So-
about the time at Ross's, dude.
I've never seen you. Actually, no, I've seen you like that twice.
Breckenridge.
Charades in Breckenridge,
Oh,
if you
that
don't
was-
mind me saying,
that
was
was-
just the funniest thing in the world.
That was an
you weren't-
interesting
You
experiment.
weren't that high though. You were like you were laughy high.
No,
I was out of
Dylan
my-
got up
I
to
was
act
off my
something
gourd.
out and had a big bag of nothing. He probably had like
like-
a minute to prepare, and Dylan just got up there and just looked at us, and it was like, "Yeah, Dylan, I don't."
Like, guys, I'm not in the headspace for this right now.
The news, Dave, is that Snoop Dogg was asked on a podcast, "Who can't hang smoking weed with you?" His answer immediately was Pete Davidson.
I could see that.
Yep.
But like Dylan, if you're with Snoop Dogg and he passes you the blunt, if he passes the
I'm
Dutchie
gonna-
to the left-hand side, are you hitting that?
I'm gonna hit the blunt. It's gonna put me on my ass.
National Pizza Day is February 9th, by the way.
I think it's National Detroit Style Pizza Day specifically.
Oh, that's sick.
God, that's so bay.
You're not wrong.
Is it June 23rd?
It is.
I
Happy
may have-
National Detroit Style Pizza Day.
Thank
Really?
you. Thank you, Will. Thank you. As the influencer in the room, I appreciate that. The last person that Snoop Dogg said put Snoop to shame in weed performance was Willie Nelson. in
That would have been my guess.
Amsterdam in 2007, he said.
More like Trilly Nelson.
You don't have to do that.
Oh man.
Dave, you're a Florida Gator guy.
Just not.
You always love doing the gator chomp. You do it whenever you walk in the office.
That's
Are
how
you-
that's my go viral today.
Don't they call you the Florida hater?
Are you aware of the gator infestation at Disney World?
Yeah.
It's a
Sadly, I
problem.
am.
It's a problem. In 2016, a 2-year-old was killed
Yeah, dude. I hate that story.
in the park, unfortunately, which has spurred the Disneyland or Disney World, officials to pay people $30 per gator to get them out the park
That's
Al-
not enough
alive?
for a gator.
alive.
How much?
30?
$30 bucks.
No, it's definitely not.
The price on those gators' heads is not nearly high enough for me to just take them out of the park.
I can like go into my couch cushions right now and get more money than and not die.
right.
Or I could go just attempt to wrangle a gator.
Why do you so much money in your couch cushions though? Get it out.
Just spilling out, dude. I was on the money phone the other day.
Dude, you're built to spill.
Here's the
Billy Nelson?
stipulation. Here's the
Billy
stipulation.
Nelson.
Every gator, no matter the size, is $30. If they're under 4 feet, they have to be relocated. If, by chance, they are above 4 feet, you get the meat and leather rights to the gator.
That changes everything.
Right. So it's $30
I want
to
leather
get them up
rights.
out the park. But
I
if
want
you want
meat
the
rights.
if you want the leather rights and the meat rights, they're yours.
Leather Rights sounds like a glam rock band in like 1986.
Yeah.
Oi, it's Leather Rights. Welcome, Detroit. We love you.
Hello, Detroit. Hello, Detroit.
This next song's called Bloody Crime Scene.
Oh,
That's ridiculous.
That's a clip. Thank you, Ricky, for the leather rights cover.
It's not the Gators' fault. Did you guys know this though? They have gators in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I believe it's Lake
Really?
Worth. Yeah, there's gators, man. Parts of the lake. That's just weird for me.
I thought they
There's
were
some-
putting gators in the Rio at the border. Wasn't that the?
Greg Abbott.
Yeah.
I mean, give him time. I mean,
I hope there's no gators at Rio because I'm trying to turn up there this weekend.
oh, there might be in the bathroom.
Gator tails. You know what I'm saying?
Catch
Yeah,
us at
we get it.
Claire. Will and Dave do Claire. And Brad.
Thanks. Yeah. By the way, I'm around this weekend. I got nothing. So
we're not going to Clay in Houston.
yeah. No.
Bummer.
Nope.
Bummer.
Nope.
That table, I put down a deposit.
That's fine. You and I can go.
Oh, you know it's funny. I put a not even a full deposit. I just bought a table. That's at Dave's right now. Did that make it in the move? The beer dye
It's
table.
still there. I'm bringing it up here. I've got some Chippo boards that I'm bringing up here.
Yeah. The washed media.
And I've
chipper
got your
boards.
card table that's still in the packaging.
Nice in the plastic.
Yeah.
That's it.
Boy,
So if we want the gators, we can go get them. $30.
I'm good.
Probably free admission to the park too. Hey, we're here to
They're
trap
not going to
gators.
give.
I'm
They're not
set,
going to give you
man.
free admission. Disney doesn't give free admission to people.
Should we? If we look the part, we'll be like, hey, we're here to trap gators.
It's true.
Just saying. Bless you.
Bless you, David.
That's the sneeze you didn't get out earlier.
Thank you. I'm glad you did that. Let's get out of here.
If your bar wasn't chosen for Houston bar reviews, we're going to do a round 2 at some point. So just
Ooh,
stay
okay.
tuned. Stay tuned.
Okay.
Bye.